our next segment, we're in Washington, D.C. to inaugurate a special new feature on unsolved mysteries we call FBI Alert. The director of the FBI, William Sessions, will profile fugitives identified by officials here as among the most dangerous and elusive in their files. Watch closely. These are high-priority cases.
The FBI has recently designated crimes of violence as one of its top priorities. Every day, technicians process over 30,000 fingerprint cards to help local law enforcement and the FBI identify and track down fugitives who have fled to other states to avoid prosecution. This represents just a small part of our effort to bring criminals to justice, and it is a part of our emphasis on violent crime as a priority in the FBI. Perhaps in these next few cases, you can help. In November 1988, while awaiting trial in St. Louis on the charge of rape, Bobby Denny escaped from the Jackson County Detention Center in Kansas City, Missouri, by cutting through the wire mesh on his prison window and lowering himself to freedom with tied bed sheets. Denny is also wanted by Kentucky authorities for another rape and by Nevada authorities for murder. We suspect that Denny travels around the country by hitchhiking with truck drivers, and in the past he has been known to frequent horse races, skid row bars, and associate with prostitutes. Denny is 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighs 180 pounds, and has tattoos of Sandy on his left forearm and Bob and Sandy on his right bicep. In the 1960s, the Chicago-based Blackstone Rangers street gang, known today as the El Rukns Gang, became a sophisticated crime organization involved in murder, prostitution, and narcotics. In 1986, gang members traveled to Libya, seeking several $1 million to carry out terrorist acts in the United States. 5 members have since been convicted, but we are still seeking 32-year-old Melvin Edwards Mays, a known member of the El Rukns Gang. In an FBI undercover sting operation, Mays purchased an anti-tank weapon called a Law Rocket, which had been secretly outfitted with an electronic tracking transmitter. This tracking device led FBI agents to an El Rukns-owned apartment building where several high-powered illegal weapons were seized, including the Law Rocket. Mays is 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs 165 pounds. He is missing front teeth, may be using the nickname Mommy, and stutters when he speaks. These are photos of bank robber Leslie Isbin Rogue taken by a surveillance camera. In 1984, Rogue was arrested for a holdup in Key Largo, Florida. At that time, he was alleged to have robbed 25 other banks. While awaiting transfer to an Idaho penitentiary, he cleverly escaped. Rogue may be accompanied by his wife, Judy Wilson, who is wanted for harboring a fugitive. Last February, eyewitnesses spotted Rogue at a marina in South Carolina. His most recent aliases are Donald K. Williams and Jay Carpenter. In July, we learned that Rogue was traveling in a white 1980s model Chevrolet Suburban and that he may have a 1986 Kit Companion 28-foot travel trailer. In the past, the FBI has frequently been assisted by information and tips from concerned citizens. Hopefully, there are people watching tonight who will contact us with the final clues that will lead to the arrests of Rogue, Mays, and Denny. Thank you for your help.
The men profiled in tonight's FBI Alert are considered extremely dangerous and should not be approached under any circumstances. If you have any information that may lead to their arrest, please call the FBI or our toll-free number, 1-800-876-5353.